like a bitch, man. Carrying my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, always.
With the 19th pick of the 11th round, the Athletics select Todd Anderson, a starting pitcher from the Central Region.
So as we continue through day 2 of this year's draft, we got a high school player with the latest pick. And Harold, this is a guy that's already committed to one of the best college baseball programs in the country. What do you think his immediate future holds?
Well, he's got a future. He's a nice young talent, but I don't think he's ready for pro ball. I think he has a lot more development to do. And going to the college that he's going to, they do a great job of developing players. I think he really has to look at that seriously. Pro ball is pro ball. But college, you got a chance to go and you can make mistakes and still have an opportunity to come back.
But he did get drafted for a reason. So this big league organization thinks they've got the developmental expertise in their system. They want him to sign, do they not?
No doubt. I see what they see in him. There's upside talent. I'm just saying pro ball will eat him up right now. He's not ready.
Okay. Oh, look.
This is my take.
That's a very candid take. And who knows, maybe in a couple years we'll see him in the first round.
Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong.
Your fruit so right, sweet tree roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree, I cherish you. Yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh,
Greetings from the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the TCU Horned Frogs going up against the Tennessee Volunteers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumby. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
First pitch coming your way next. And we're back. And pitching here today, Todd Anderson.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Roger Mock.
Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. These players have got to be pumped, Boog. I know I am.
No doubt, Singy, the massive crowd here, a national audience watching at home. For most of these players, this is by far the biggest stage they've played on. Anderson ready to work now for TCU, Chris. In the air to left down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Here we go.
Short hop liner handled it short. And a quick out number one. Harry Escobar will hit next. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the left fielder, Damian Goodson.
Stay aggressive up there.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Check that zone. Runner.
To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out.
So much for the first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
Two out, space is empty.
Easy out. Place it first.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Nicholas Allen.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Allen.
Be patient.
There's a strike.
Get him out of there.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. End of one, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Warren Velasquez. Anderson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game really comes into play.
I couldn't agree more, Boog. It's time to lock in and focus, which isn't easy to do under such a bright spotlight. But performing with this kind of pressure is exactly the kind of thing to help prepare you for the big leagues.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. Now it's the DH, Leilani Moses.
Be patient.
Into center. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
One gone, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Fernando Gingerich.
Get this guy out of here. Got one here.
That's in there. Strike one. Anderson ready to work now for TCU. Strike two. Man at first, one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship. Mikey Oliva digs in now.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
Yeah. And that drops in for a strike.
It's 0-1.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Oh, just missed.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now at the plate, Shu Erdman. And that's in there at the knees.
Come on, he can't even touch you.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
0-2.
One down, one down.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's the second baseman, Roger Mott. Grounded out his first time up.
Be patient.
That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number three. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number four. The Horned Frogs with the lead 1-0. And we're back. Bottom four. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Harry Escobar.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
First pitch just misses.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
One down.
Goodson stands in now and watches strike 1.
No, that's out.
Edge of the zone for a strike. And a count 1-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Nicholas Allen grounded out his first time. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now here is Warren Velasmil. Struck out swinging his first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Runner on the move. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
The pitch. Tap foul at the plate. Goodson at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 4. The Horned Frogs lead it 3-0. Welcome back to the ballpark at Omaha. And now it's going to be Leilani Moses. Anderson back to work. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1.
Hey, here we go. Hey, come on now.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. Fernando Gingrich getting ready to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
One down, runner at third. Oliva now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
You gotta hold him right here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Come on, big shooter.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Be patient.
Erdman in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
Get ahead, stay ahead. Ball out.
Foul ball there.
Down, 2 down. Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go. That's the ball. Hey, all right, here we go.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Roger Mock.
The second baseman, Roger Mock.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Kerry Escobar, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
No one down here.
And ball one.
Give us two.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on now.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball. Hey, come on. Here we go. Hey, let's go right here.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Mock gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
2 outs, base is empty. Damian Goodson, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Horned Frogs have the lead 4-0. Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship. On the show, Nicholas Allen digs in now. And that one hit to first. A dive, he's got it. And that's a great play for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Warren Velasmil getting ready to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So, man aboard. Leilani Moses now at the plate. Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
1 away, runners at first and third. Fernando Gingrich, the next to hit. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. There's 1. Double play as they get out of another jam, and the inning ends. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Horned Frogs have the advantage, 7-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Barrett Tran.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Anderson with a solid performance on the mound, Singy.
Yeah, he did what it took to help get his team the win, Boop. All eyes were on him and his team in their first one here in Omaha.
Okay.